Welcome back to another episode of Ken the Chef. What you need is a beautiful rotisserie chicken. It's number one step for your fajitas. First thing you want to do is get the meat off of it. Here. Just take all the meat off of it. See if I can get a better angle. Take all the meat off of it. Just piece by piece. Doesn't have to be anything special. But you want to break them into, good portions like this. Chickens live on farms. And they like to cross the road. Now, the nice and convenient thing is after you've got all the meat off of your chicken, put this lid on, this, like that, and it's ready to throw away. So, on to the next step. Once you got your chicken pulled apart and all the meat is in your pan, then we talk to the little eye in the sky and we say, "Computer, turn on induction cooker."
What's for dinner?
So what I like to do is put it about 350. So the chicken's already cooked because it is a rotisserie. You can get it from Sam's, Walmart, Costco. You just need a rotisserie chicken. It's not the secret ingredient, but it doesn't have that chicken flavor. It has the rotisserie flavor. Make sure to stir it a few times because basically what we're doing is we're warming up the chicken. So it gives it, it gives it those char marks. Kind of like when you're cooking them on the grill. Gives the chicken a little bit more flavor with the char. So, while the chicken's cooking, let's begin the next step, which is green peppers. You take your Japanese 2000 knife. I like to cut those ends off. That. Come in there and you go this. You're just cutting the core out. So I like to use 3 green peppers. You can use more, you can use less. They will add all the flavor to the chicken. Now, we add the green peppers to the chicken. You want to stir them in there. You want to take a regular measuring cup. This is a 1 cup measuring cup. Fill it with some water. Two cups. You don't want the water halfway up the meat, but you want it at about, I would have to say 25% of the bottom of the pan. And then what this is going to do is not only make the chicken more tender and start to fall apart, it's going to steam it as well. Now that you see the chicken is broken up, see it's starting to be like shredded, and the water's got a good simmer to it and a nice steam. Can you smell that? It smells so good. Just smell it. It's fantastic. Then you have to find this seasoning. I get it at Save-A-Lot. I don't know if you have a Save-A-Lot, but do not get the McCormick brand. It tastes way too much like lime, and it just ruins the entire flavor of this entire meal because it's gross. So if you could find this or any other fajita seasoning, just don't get the McCormick. Just put the seasoning in there. And mix stuff in nice and good. Yeah, you want to get that chicken all with the juices. Those juices what make this thing so scrumptious. Now we're gonna let this simmer for probably another 10 minutes. I like to do it to the point where there's almost no water left. Some people like it more juicy, you know, with the juices coming out of it. But even if you overcook it and the water pretty much dries up, the chicken will still be super juicy and the green peppers will literally melt in your mouth. So now that it's cooked and ready to go, we are going to start our next step, which is putting on the tortillas. Voice in the sky. Computer, turn off induction cooker.
Got it.
Turn on griddle.
Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger.
Then, what we want to do is set it to 350 because we are going to clean up the surface just a little bit. So now that the griddle is warmed up just a little bit, you want to grab a rag, put some water on it. The surface is nice and clean and slippery for the tortillas. So after you've done that, you want to turn up your griddle if you have the option. I usually do about 425. Then get your oil ready. Put a little bit of oil in there. Don't worry, you're thinking that's way too much oil. It's not, because it's all going to go in a corner. And I'll show you it here in a second. We take our tortilla, put it on there. I like to do a spin. You want to let it bubble a little bit. Then we will take our meat. And we just want to put a little bit on there, like so. We want to put a little bit of Mexican style. Then we want to put a little bit of Mexican style taco cheese in there. Just like that. You don't have to put a lot. Now, if you've never made a taco or anything with tortillas, what I like to do is start it with the first fold. If you get stragglers, it's okay. You can eat them. do. Spin it around a little bit. So it gets more of the surface and less of the oil. And the oil is basically just to make the tortilla crispy, technically fried. Now we want to begin flipping it. You see that nice char? That gives it some great flavor. And then we do the last flip. And there you have it. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The final product. So out of one chicken, I got 8 fajitas. So you know your portions. And I hope you enjoy another video from Chef Ken.